Can you hear yourself in two?
Hold on, let me get into position.
Position. Position.
Because, like,
Position.
I was thinking, like, even on the way here, like,
Partition.
Gordon as well, nice. Even on the way here, yeah, I'm gonna keep this in. Like how long, yeah, is like too long, like to be like, because
how long is too long to make?
but wait.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah, no, that's what I wanted to know, because this is what I was thinking about on the way here, and I was like, we need to talk about this, like, because like there's two ways though. So like, firstly, let's talk about just like.
Are we starting now?
Yeah,
or
let's just start now.
do you want me to say? Do you want me to do the intro?
Yeah, intro.
Welcome back to Chatty and Saltfish. I'm joined again. It's Andrew, and I'm joined again with Ash and Dane. They're back. They are back for another episode. It's been a while with the man them here, but yeah, I had a good episode with on the last one.
Oh yeah, how's it?
Yeah, good.
I need to go listen to it.
Yeah. Shout out Moses, Mandela, and Mansour.
Yeah,
Mandela made a dope food for us, man. Like Chef Mandela. He's actually a chef, and he's certified. Jollof rice and chicken.
You know, I've never had jollof rice before. Never.
So good. He made like I felt like crying.
Really?
His food, because I don't know why this is the first time I had his food, but my gosh! And he made this salmon salad, and this mac and cheese as well. I was just like,
what kind of salmon though?
huh?
What kind of salmon?
What do you mean?
Smoked or
I think
fresh?
it was smoked.
Oh, I don't know smoked.
No, not smoked. No, not smoked. It was
Fresh.
yeah.
Okay.
Just, but just like on shout out Chef Mandela, man. Serious. Serious. I was like, I was like, yeah, man. Certified.
Nice.
Before do you want to just get into what you're saying, or do you want to say what you've been up to?
Because we were just talking about something before.
Okay, you want to get straight to that, yeah?
You might as well anyway. This start with starting. Kind of. But yeah, so like, how long? Yeah, would you say like it's too long? Because like even
too long for what?
Okay, so this is what I was gonna say. There's like two things. Yeah. All right. So the first thing is like, all right. Say you meet someone. Say you're just friends. Like you're just friends. Like it can be a guy, it can be a girl. It doesn't have to be like. And you guys like just talking like say like, how long is it too long till you're just talking?
Are you saying?
Some people they kind of like, because I've noticed that. Like,
wait. You have to make it clear what is going on.
Like,
how long is what too long for what?
All right, maybe like to meet up or like to just like, do you know what I mean? Maybe
If you've
connect.
just met someone.
Yeah, because like some people that I might just meet on like the train or some shit, they would like talk to me. I'll talk to them, and like even if it's a dude, like sometimes they'll be like, oh, when do you want to link or like when do you want to connect, like, and it's like, I'm kind of busy, like, do you know what I mean? But it's like some of them they're like, oh, you always kind of par, but it's like, how long is, do you know what I mean? Like, so like, how long is, for me it's like, it's normal. It's like you're just like, I don't feel like I need to kind of meet you or like, because some people they'll be like, okay, if I haven't spoken to you in like a couple months, I'm just gonna just cut you off.
Like ghost.
Yeah. So like, for you, how long is it like before you? That's why I was thinking. Like, how long is too long is actually the wrong wording. Like, how long is it like for you? Like, what's like the limit on that? First of all, just even like bothering like talking to anyone.
Okay,
do you have
so
a limit on that? Because I personally I don't. But
I think it depends how close you are with the person. Because like for instance, one of my closest friends is I literally can go like maybe like 3-4 weeks without even messaging. But then I'll be like, yo, what's the situation like? Or what are we doing?
Yeah.
And then that's it. That's conversation until we meet up. Like that. Like that's. But I've been friends with him like 20+ years. Okay. So it's one of those ones where it's like you don't have to. I think like only when you don't like if the friendship is new or whatever. I think only when it's like the friendship is probably in danger if you're not talking kind of regularly. Okay. That's what I think. Like if you don't know
when you first met though.
Yeah.
That's
so that's what I'm saying. So you don't know them yet.
Alright, so okay, you can do both.
I would
so, like,
say
when you first meet them, for some people they'll be like, oh, like,
so if you first meet them, then
I don't even know you, fam.
If you first meet them, I think if you're not messaging each other within like maybe like a couple of weeks, then I'll probably just delete the number.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, in my head, I'm like,
I would delete it, but I just want.
Yeah,
that's what. There's nothing to say.
But just taking up space.
Yeah, and like,
no, is it really? How?
Long, man.
If you delete in the first place, that's not like genuine. Then why do you have them in the first place? Then if it takes just 2 weeks to delete, that's what I don't understand.
No, but if you just but I'm saying
this, and they're like, oh, you delete.
You won't say who's this. You won't say who's this. They'll message you on.
You won't have the number.
They'll message you on WhatsApp, yeah, and then their name comes up, so you'll be safe.
Not always. Not if you've
No.
deleted it. It would just
It's
be a
exactly
number.
the number, and you got to try
No,
and
it comes
find the
up with-
display picture.
sometimes
And
it
if
comes
the
up with-
display picture ain't them, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
It's long.
You say the new phone, who this?
Yeah, but then I transitioned it over. So now so, say you just come out of a relationship now, How long is it? Like, do you have a period as to where it's like, I call it like a tweak period, where it's like, if the one person kind of seemingly, I don't know, maybe goes and meets someone else within a certain time, it makes them, do you know what I mean?
Like, should
Like,
they wait for you to be
like,
cold
you're out there.
first
Yeah.
or something like? Like, how long can you
Is
go
there
back
like
out there?
Yeah, like.
Not really. Well, if it's very quick, they already had something in
now,
plan.
like, so like, say you've been with someone for years, like 5 years or something.
That's a long
And
time.
like, you break up, and then the next week, not next week. The next month,
They have someone else.
yeah.
That's too
They
close.
had someone planned. There was someone there already.
No,
But what if they
not
didn't?
necessarily.
What if they didn't?
Not
What if they
necessarily.
didn't?
That could be a rebound, and the rebound is you
No,
never want to be a rebound. You never want to be a rebound.
Like, they just,
That's valid.
so like, what, now, but for you, does that mean that they didn't ever care? Or
Not
like,
really. Maybe it's got nothing to do with you, to be honest.
I think it has
That's
something to do
true.
with you.
what
I
do
don't
you
think it. Why
Like,
would they
what
have
do
to?
you
Why would they
think?
have to?
Because like you,
Because if you done, if
No,
you
why?
done,
For me, I
Because
don't
like
care. I feel
no,
like when
if
it's
you
done,
done
it's
that
done.
and
For
you-
me, when it's done, that's it.
if
Like,
you done
whatever
that
we
and
have
2
to-
days, 3 days ago, 3 or 2 days later, you found someone, or just bumped into someone and you started talking, then
no, but you will start talking about. I'm
what
saying you
would
wouldn't.
be a
you
reasoning
wouldn't-
behind
no,
that? Well,
but-
I just literally met her 3 days ago.
No, but
Then
you would-
she'd
no,
be
but-
like, no, you haven't. You had it all along.
No, but if you started talking, that's fair. No, that's fine. But what I'm saying is, like, if you just met that person 2-3 days later,
Yeah.
you wouldn't just say, "Oh yeah, are you my girl now?" and start taking pictures and all sorts of.
Yeah, but what
Yeah,
if it
that
took,
would be like-
what if it
that
took
would-
a week later? Then you're on a date with her.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What if she caught you out with a next chick like the next week? Like not even. Okay,
That's within 2 weeks.
Or you caught her out with the next dude the next week. Like it doesn't even have
You-
to mean say she met him like that same week.
And it's got nothing to do with
In
it.
my head, I'll think it's just a rebound situation. Like you're trying to bounce back immediately because you don't want to be alone.
I wouldn't think that.
That's
Why
what I'll
not?
be thinking. Because
What would you-
that's
how
what
would
you
you-
generally. There's like a grace period.
That's what I'm saying. How long is the grace period?
I don't think there always is.
For me, there's no grace period.
I don't think there
Like,
always
and
is.
It doesn't mean
If it's
anything
over, it's
towards
over.
Me or the other person. For me, like when it's done, that's it. It just ended there, in that moment.
Because if it's properly over, there's been like a gradual period of reaching that point.
It's true.
But
So
this
there's
the
no
thing.
grace
When
period.
it's immediately over, it's never just immediately. Like you literally don't just like say, "This is over," and be like, "All right, cool, have a good day." And literally, no one is gonna send no like backdated text, or no one's gonna send. People are gonna start still sending text in between, or maybe
Now, what
spying
if
on
you
the
just block
socials.
it? What-
Like, no, what I'm saying is, it's not gonna be. There's never gonna be a literally like, if they did, all right, like shake hands and be like, all right, I wish you all the best in life, and literally that's it. That doesn't happen.
Nah, I
There's
know
always
it
gonna be.
does. It does.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
I don't think
feel
it
like
does.
can. I feel like in
It
some
does.
cases it can.
Because I mean,
And if that-
after 5 years.
Yeah, but yeah.
Because even if you ended on good terms, I don't think I still think you, if you end on good terms, there'll still be some kind of contact. You know what I mean? It's not literally just like have a good day and you just ghost and that's it.
Not
but
if you're civil.
Yeah, what if you're like, we have to just chop off just like.
Yeah,
there's
but
no
what I'm
good-
saying is someone's preying someone social.
Yeah, of
and
course.
someone-
but, like,
Yeah, but that's different. though.
Yeah.
You're not still in. You're not
But I'm
actually
just saying,
directly
What I'm
chatting
saying,
to
but
them.
what I'm saying is because
What's-
someone is still like preying the social or whatever, there's still a connection. So
But what if
when
you
you
didn't
bounce,
see any of that, and then was there still is the grace period still the same? Like without that connection.
just
there?
going,
Just do what you want.
well, no, I'll just say.
from when it
I'll
happened.
just say what you do with you naturally. But
Do
if you
feel like
force it, I think
female-
if you
feel like
force it, then
women
you're
feel the same,
rebounding.
though? Like, let's be honest now, because I was thinking that's why we needed a girl at the same time. Because do you feel like women? I feel like women have a grace period for guys. 100. Well, the women I know.
Depends though, because every
It's
girl
normally like
deals with it
6 months,
differently.
fam. It's normally
I
like
find
6
that hard.
months.
I tend to feel
Is
like
that from your experience?
Not both experiences, like, and there's people I know, like, it's every people.
I tend
like,
to
the guys
feel
I know, like,
maybe-
the girls that they see, like,
I tend to feel
grace
maybe
period are
like
always mad.
I tend to feel like maybe a girl would probably be more if you were to say, oh, how long, like when was your last breakup, or look, when would you last, like how long you been single, and if you said like a month, I feel like I feel like they would probably think like, oh, so you're clearly still in
Yeah.
it kind of thing.
No,
They
what
might
do
approach it differently.
Oh yeah, no, that's okay. But like,
But for me,
No,
if
but
a
I'm-
girl just said she broke up with a guy like 2 weeks ago, I'm still thinking she's in it.
I wouldn't.
no.
If she said she broke up with a guy 2 weeks ago and you're just coming in now, I'll feel like a rebound guy.
So wait, so
Even if we could like each other, but it's like
Yeah, but
part of
okay.
me thinking maybe
so
she's
does
just
that
trying to
mean
bounce.
when
Why?
you break-
Why
so,
would
like,
you-
when you break up with girls, then does that mean like any girl you like, say when you break up with a girl, does that mean any girl you see within like how long is a
They're the rebound then?
No, that's
Because you're thinking that's the same logic of what you're thinking.
No, for me, I think it happens organically.
So why is it different with you?
Exactly. Why I don't get it.
No, for me to read it, I'm saying for me to read the situation, I'm thinking.
But why are you thinking two different things for yourself and then for someone else?
Because I know how I act. I know
and
me.
How do you act? You just end it there and that's it. You can move on.
Well, but the thing, I'm not looking like seeking someone else.
No, okay, so
but
so
that wasn't the question.
But if you see someone organically, go on.
So you broke up with your girl.
Because you're not answering the question. You're digging around it.
No, I'm not. Go on.
So listen,
you are.
You broke up with your girl on Monday, yeah.
Okay.
You meet a fire girl on Thursday. Like you just ended it. Like you ended it civil. That's it. We're going our separate ways. You meet a fire girl on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Next Tuesday, the girl was like you just started messaging. Next Tuesday, she's like, "Oh, I'm free. Do you want to meet up?" You're like, "Cool."
Oh, then yeah.
What? How?
Then you meet up. I would like to think she's not.
But why isn't she?
It's either yes or no. Like.
Because if I like her, then I'm gonna just see where it goes.
So what about the same when your girl breaks up with you? And
I'm not saying it's not different, but I'm just saying for some reason
you are saying it's different because you just given two different answers.
No, because I'm just saying because I can 100% guarantee that I don't think it's a rebound, but I can't guarantee someone else's emotions if they don't think.
No, but I'm talking about you, not what other people think.
For me,
it's not.
Yeah,
for me, I'm just saying, it's not a rebound for me.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, if a girl's in the situation where she broke up with a man on Monday and then she meets me on Thursday,
you would think,
feel like...
because I don't know.
Because you're paranoid.
I don't know. Yeah. No, I'm not paranoid.
You are paranoid. You're doing the same.
Because what I'm saying is, I can't say.
Say you know her then. Say you know her.
I can only think from me.
You know what she's like.
Yeah, you know her.
Wait, change it then. You know what she's like.
That changes the situation. But what we just gave a situation is we're meeting someone new.
Yeah.
So if I met this new girl that I don't know 4 days after she just broke up with her man, and she told me, "Oh no, it's not a rebound, whatever," I can only take her word for face value because I don't know her well enough to trust that word 100%. You know, that's what I'm saying. I can trust my word 100%. So if I say you're not a rebound, I know I don't think you're a rebound. But if she says you're not a rebound, I can't guarantee. You know what I'm saying? Like, she could just say that to me to be with me, and then like she could still have feelings. That's what I'm saying. I can't guarantee exactly her feelings. That's what I'm saying. I'm not sure about the situation because I can't control someone else's feelings. That's what I'm saying.
No, I feel that. Yeah, I was talking about like I meant more like you or like how your like actual partner you left with. You know what I mean? Not the person you're seeing now.
How would they feel about the situation?
Yeah.
But you just said they ended it amicably.
Yeah, but like that's what I'm saying.
So
but
if you ended it amicably,
no, we saw it from our views, but I was just saying like from like maybe from experience, what like a woman's point of view. Most women have grace periods. Like, what do you feel like? Do you feel like you would like almost respect a grace period, like subconsciously maybe sometimes? Do you ever do that? Or like, say you just hook up with a girl and it might be a girl you like.
I think most people need time to like heal or just self-assess, just in general.
Yeah, that's how long you was with this person like for.
And that's if you be like intentional, like, I have to be out for 3 months. And as soon as
you mark the calendar. I don't think you can. I don't think you can do it like that. I literally just feel like it's you've been in a long relationship. It's time to like be you. You know what I mean? It's time to just kind of do you.
To be you, you know.
Yeah.
So you wasn't before.
No, but no, I'm saying, you know what I mean? Just
I know what you mean. I know.
Yeah, just be like independent. Don't try. I
can be free now.
No, just like be independent and just like focus on whatever you're doing, and then something just happens naturally again. But that's the thing. But I feel like if you come out of a relationship and then a meet you're like, bun it, I'm gonna chase. I wanna go out. I wanna do this. Yeah. Then you're hitting rebound. Then you're doing all the bad stuff. That's what I'm saying. That's what you don't want. Yeah, I think you just naturally, it's organic. I think it's organic.
Yeah, sometimes I get hit up with mad grace periods, and I'm like, in my head, I'm like,
but
what's grace period?
So what grace period are you hearing then?
So like, alright, say for instance, like a grace period would be like, I don't know, like it could be like 6 months, 6 months, and you still get hit up like.
So she'll tell you 6 months, and then you have to wait basically until 6 months are up.
This is what I'm. No, it's not that, or like you would get like, say like something happened within the 6 months, like. They would be like, right, that's too quick.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. But for you, you're thinking, but I'm not even thinking that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then, that's the thing. I don't know what you can say in that situation then.
See, this is
like,
what I'm saying.
Do you do, though?
So that's what I'm saying. So, like, if you saw that, would you think, right, like, not to say, like, like for them, that's what I'm saying. From a female's perspective, like they see it more sometimes as like it dictates how much you cared about the relationship prior.
But it does.
But guys think that as well.
But you said
that's what I'm saying. So like,
both
think about it. You said 5 years.
But say like, all right, even if it was
Both
5
sides
years,
think that.
say the next week she had beat someone else, yeah, would you be like, right, you're out here?
I'll feel like what are you doing? No, you know what I mean? Like
I think both ways.
One, I'll think. I'll kind of think.
That's what I'm saying. So like, if
I
you
think
did
both
it,
ways.
If you did it, yeah, would you?
Especially
be like,
if you know them well. And you didn't expect
Yeah.
them to do that.
Yeah.
You'd think, right, okay, where's that come from?
Yeah.
Like,
And like,
I didn't know he was like that.
I'll think it's a rebound for one, because I'll be like, oh, you're just out here, just kind of cutting.
No, I wouldn't think. I'm not even thinking this rebound. I think like, right, you actually intentionally went out and.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was calculated.
No, but what,
I think it's
even
calculated.
if it wasn't, would you still be like, right?
I think if it wasn't,
Regardless, I'd be like, right, you actually done that.
If it wasn't calculated,
This is kind of what I was
So this is what I was thinking. If like literally it happened, like maybe it happened like a week after, then and it's just like, yeah, she went out and beat someone else, then I'll be like then I'll be like, wow. So like I'll feel like it's a calculated move, like you're doing this to take the piss out of me, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But then if you did it like, if it kind of just like now you're just all of a sudden you're seeing a new guy,
yeah,
then I'll be like, so like this 5 years was like, really?
That's what I'm saying. Is that how you would see it?
Yeah, no, I'll be like, really?
I don't see it like that.
I wouldn't think of that.
No, but this
I wouldn't think of like our 5 minutes has been a waste of time. I wouldn't think that.
No, not a waste of time. I'm just thinking like,
but how he's
just my judgment on her. My view on her would change slightly.
No, I'm just thinking like, have I literally been erased from the memory?
No. I wouldn't think none of that. That's too deep. That's thinking too deep.
I'd
be like, nah, raw. What happened here?
My view changes on you now.
Yeah.
Like for some,
but do you not feel white though? You don't feel white?
Nah, I wouldn't feel that.
Like the girls and like the women I know, like they all say the same thing. Like, or like even the dudes who've been in relationships and they say the same thing. Where it's like that grace period where it's like flipping. Oh snap! I forgot what I was saying. It's not way too much.
Ding 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 ding.
Yeah. So like, say they break up with someone and then the week after they would be like, yeah, that's no, I forgot. I completely forgot.
It's gone.
Punch in.
It's gone.
No, but I think what was you gonna say now? I'm trying to go from what you said.
No, that's it. Like, you think the same way I do.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, my view on you changes now. So
Yeah,
like, how you
100%,
acted,
yeah.
Like I'm like, rah, I thought you kind of carried yourself a bit different.
And
but
now you're moving.
At the same time, I don't. It does, but it doesn't, because at the same time, like with them, some of them that I know, they say like, yeah, it affects. It makes them feel like how you felt about the relationship prior, like, was a bit iffy. The same what you're saying now. So it's like, it means they meant nothing to them. Like, but I don't see it as that. Like, what happened before doesn't
change now.
Yeah, it doesn't change now.
No, but what I'm saying is like, think like, if you were together for 5 years, and now she just have a new man. Not she just gone and like just got with a guy.
No, but
she have a new man within a week.
No, but we're not saying
it's
new
like,
man though. We're saying like just.
Oh, she's just gonna. Oh, that's what I'm saying. Then in that situation, I would be like, oh yeah, like same as you, like, oh, why are you moving like that?
Okay, so you wouldn't.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is another situation is like, what if then she has a new man like a week later?
Okay, then you'd be
that's
like,
different. That's a whole nother.
That's what I'm saying. So what are you thinking then? You're thinking like, oh really?
Yeah. Okay,
like I've just been wiped.
Now I get it.
It's not the wiped. I just think, right.
I'll be like, right,
I'll just think you've had this plan from like.
You think it's been calculated?
Before it was.
You think it's been calculated?
Yeah, before it was over.
Either that, or I'll just be like, you know what? You just kind of want.
There's no you can have a man in a week.
But yeah,
there's no you can have. You can be with someone else within a week.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm thinking. Like
you've been on. You have to be on multiple dates. Prior to that, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's premeditated, bro.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah, but yeah, that was what I was thinking.
So what do you think the grace period is then?
I don't have a grace period, to be fair. Like, I don't really have one. Like, from when it's done, to me, fair, it's done for me. Like, I'm just like we've had. You know what I mean? The experience to now has been nice.
Go with the flow.
It's just, you know what I mean? It's done now, isn't it? Like, like if we meet again, like we can't. But there's no grace period. Do what you want. It's your life now, man.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah, but sometimes I will think, like, if you're out here just beating, I'll be like, yo, Danny, this gas thing.
You behave yourself. Yeah. See, that's when I think rebound.
Yeah. Rebound. That's a song, right? Did he say? What does he say?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Future, bro.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Wow. Shut that down.
I don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about?
I don't listen to Future. I don't know.
Future the guy, man.
No, you don't know your song. You don't know your tunes.
Did you hear?
Oh yeah, go on. Sorry.
I was gonna say there's some news. Did you hear about some school employee in America?
Yeah.
She resigned after a video surfaced of her using racial slurs at some shop. Have you heard about it?
I feel like I heard about this. Wait, what was she saying? Can you like don't obviously like directly quote? Oh, wow, you're gonna just
Yeah, why not?
play it.
You dare talk to me in front of my kids like that, motherfucker!
Call the cops because you threatened me.
Why is it?
It's not even worth it.
What? It's right, because they're niggers, that's why, because they're fucking niggers in these tapes.
Oh, don't say that.
Eric! Put your hands on me. Put your hands on me. Come on.
Eric.
Put your hands on me. Put them on me.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry. I don't worry. Come on.
Eric.
You motherfucker.
Eric.
You motherfucker.
I'm a nigger, right?
Eric,
I'm a nigger.
motherfucker. That's right. You're a nigger in these tapes. Please. Watch this motherfucker.
Walk away. I'm a nigger.
Eric, go sit down.
Eric, go sit down. Fuck you, nigger.
And she even spits and everything.
These people are mad, you know. These people are mad. They're getting brave, you know. These people are getting brave.
And she works in a school. And she works in a school.
How did that start? What is that?
It doesn't. There's no context toward.
That's what I was hearing,
Yeah.
bro.
There's no.
Just the whole thing, bro.
What do you do as a black man in that situation?
Leave, bro. Why are you still
He's
there?
filming it,
I'll film and walk back at the same time. I'll be filming and walking away at the same time. Just follow me if you want.
and she spat in front of you.
No, then you might have to get dropped, fam. But no, I don't like it when people spit, fam. That's when you get swept.
She spat in your scarf. And she's saying the N-word at you.
Blurry.
She's saying the N-word at you.
That's
And
wild.
she's screaming at you. And she works in a school. And you're just wondering.
It's funny how black people just always whip out their phones now, though. And it's
I mean, you have to at this point.
because it always
Have to,
antagonizes
yeah,
them.
you have to.
But it's true.
Because you can't react.
But then okay, that's the funny thing. They just keep going.
Just keep going. But flipping, why do we know why she was doing that? Though?
No,
There's no context.
There's
It's
no
the thing, like,
context.
That doesn't
with
help.
no context. I don't
But
know
okay,
what
no,
to
but
say.
you tell me what's the context that'll be okay.
No, there's
Just
no-
give
It's
me
nothing to be okay,
there's
but it's
none,
like
there's
we just
none.
need to know at least read some reasons
Yeah.
behind it.
like,
Like,
how can you be antagonized to the
So
point?
he was behind her going, hey, you crack your ass, crack. Just poking her in the neck, crack. Yeah, just poking her. Like, he could have been doing some...
Crack.
Now, obviously, I'm not just saying that.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't even know. Actually, you know,
You said it,
now,
so
innit?
what?
It's there. Like, he could have been doing that, fam. And you don't know. Like, so she could have been wilding for that, bro. Like, we don't know, bro. Like, we don't know. Obviously, that's probably not what happened. But I'm just saying, like, you don't know. There's no context.
there's nothing that justifies her saying that.
Yeah,
It's
no
like,
Yeah, that's the thinking. And the thing, would you do you prefer the overt racism that is just out there though? Because if she's working in a school, think about it.
Oh,
think about.
well, now there's repercussions. So
But think about the. No, she resigned. She resigned.
good luck.
She didn't get fired.
Good luck getting another job.
She will get a job.
She'll
though.
find another state that will hire her.
What? Do a racism.
Just one that's
Yeah.
one that's that appreciates outspoken words.
Yeah.
There's always another state that that will welcome it.
It just kind of like it just makes me think like, what do you? I just don't understand like how some people can still hold them views, or to the point where you're just using the.
Yeah.
You could just throw the N-word out
Yeah.
Just
and then spit.
back to back. Yeah, she was going in.
I can't deal with. In that situation, if you were not you, but if you were in the vicinity, would you get involved?
No.
You want to get involved as a black man? You
terms
see
of
the
what?
guy getting abused.
Well, how can you get involved? Why is he still there, fam? I'll be like, bro, leave it, fam. Like, it's not. Like,
What?
fam, like.
But defend him how though?
What? Yeah, like
What's that to the?
What? Okay, it's like okay, like for you, yeah, okay, yeah. She's just going off, yeah. But like after, what happens?
What?
Don't know.
What happens after this video? Like,
She lose her job.
and then
That's it, I guess.
so he just got the video and be like, cool, done, let's go home. Done. She lost her job. That's it.
She resigned.
So like, why would I jump in? He's got his video. He's done it. He's done it. He's going. I don't need to jump in. He done what he needs to do. I ain't jumping in. Like that's what I'm saying. It's like.
No, but what can you do? Like,
That's what I'm
and
saying,
if
like,
you're
how can you
like
jump
if
in?
you're like in that
There's not-
scenario
yeah.
with
And
with
I'll
him,
be like,
like
fam, what? I'll be like, first, I'll just be like, why are you just standing there taking it? Or like she's a woman anyway, so you can't do anything. Just
Yeah.
boost, fam.
yeah, she's
like,
acting mad. Like what's
just,
your?
like you just
You're not
gotta
gonna
boost,
you're not gonna
fam.
stand there and let her
I'm not
spit on you.
entertaining
Or...
it, fam. Like I'm not entertaining it because she's just gonna antagonize me and then that's it. I'm in jail, fam. Like it's long.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So you might as well just cut. Like that's why I don't entertain them situations because it's like, bro, they can only end one way if you just sit there and entertain it. Like Was there like people like pulling her back and shit?
There were people pulling, and telling him like he was like when she was doing it, it seemed like he was getting antagonized, so he was going forward, and people were like telling him to like kind of like stand back, kind of thing.
So he was gonna make it so that she tried to blaps him, then he could have ended up blapsing her. Then he's in jail, fam. It's long. Just boost, cause like, do you know what I mean? Like that's what would have happened. Like if the people weren't there holding it back, that's, do you know what I mean? And then some like the people, certain people just entertaining it, and they weren't in a supermarket where they had to hold it back. So they were just outside. Do you know what I mean? Or just like where people just they don't, you know, people don't get involved in shit. They just watch it, fam. So it's like I even watched like something before, and they were like at some place like just on a main strip of New York, and there's people just beefing, and it's like no one did anything because it's like people don't really care. The same in London. If anything happens, like you're on the train or something, and someone's beefing on the train, people just watch it.
Yeah,
they
nothing.
Just sit there,
no one's getting involved. Yeah, at
so
all.
that's what would have happened, and then people would have saw him hit her or them fighting, and that's what they would have been talking about. But either way, he dropped her. He's black. He's in America. She's white. Black. That's it. It's done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's long, fam. Like just cut.
There's a lot of, but don't you feel like maybe just because we have social media and videos now, but do you feel like that more people are kind of like being overtly racist in public places, or do you think it, or do you think,
of social?
or no, or do you think people are probably being more like these are kind of like one-offs, like because there was another incident after the New Zealand terrorist attack where this is in England as well, I think, where
I think
did you hear about this guy?
People, I think they're making. I think seeing those is making people feel less like.
Like, did you hear about that? Did you hear about the worker guy?
I'm not gonna lie. When they see more people being like, sorry to like.
No, did you hear about the worker guy? About after the New Zealand terror attack?
What worker guy?
Like he was saying about racist things about the attack on Muslim. Like
the guy who did it?
No, some guy just on the tube, like this random dude.
Talking about New Zealand.
He was talking about and he was saying how it's good and like.
And this is what I was gonna say to you. This is what I was gonna say to you. Social media, is what is making them like more outspoken for real. Because it's like, especially when they see people.
But in a good way, though. Do you think it's a good way?
No way.
No, for them.
What do you mean?
How do you think they're doing it? Because they know people will record it, or
I don't know whether they're doing it because, but it's like just seeing someone else do it means, you know, fuck it, I'm gonna do what he did. I feel like it almost inspires them to just to say to voice what they actually think because they've seen other people, and I think that's why it's fucked. So like, I was just
even though there's like consequences for it.
Yeah, I just feel like I don't feel like people care like that. Like,
as long as they get their point across.
Yeah, exactly, because they'll just be seen as like another like as long as there's some people supporting the cause, they don't care.
Yeah.
Because there's gonna be some people supporting them, so it's like fuck it, I'm fighting for them people, innit? Like, so to them it's like they're like their own. Do you know what I mean? Their little kind of freedom fighter. Like, do you know what I mean? That's why I think showing them it. That's why I was just kind of going off of what you were saying about social and like how it makes them feel like that. I think it does. Like, letting them see them do it makes them feel like it can be done and it should be done.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
For me, like, I think that we need to have more. I think it's good that we have our phone and that to be able to film these instances.
Oh yeah,
definitely.
But like you're saying, like it's a show at this point.
Yeah, now it's
because this drunk one on the tube, this drunk one on the train or whatever, like he was basically just saying like he's all like Muslims are terrorists and you don't want to block.
Same usual.
Yeah, he was saying that, but he seemed drunk when he was doing it. But they said it went on for like several minutes as well. And he's just like standing up, just basically Muslim, just being proper Islamophobic and just slurring them. And then I'm just wondering,
like, do you know what I mean? Almost like now I'm really sounding. It's like we're actually going back.
This is the thing, that's what I feel like.
But is it because they're getting the attention now? Because everyone can give out like easy access, just like the guy who done the actual act.
Yeah,
how he can instantly just live stream and because he knew easy access that will go viral.
Yeah,
people witness. He wants people to see it.
New Zealand terrorist. Yeah, he got arrested. He got jailed, man. He's going straight to jail.
Is he? I thought he died.
Is he dead?
They didn't get
shot.
They
kill him? No, they didn't kill him.
Oh,
they didn't kill him. They took him in and they basically just sent him to like immediately. But yeah, it's just So are we going from a point where we can't where was I? Yeah, I'm thinking like, are we going to a point where we're giving them a platform? Because right now, what we're trying to do when we're filming these people is we're trying to get to a state where we're trying to make it better. To be like, we're trying to put these people on blast. To be like, look at this racist, look at this intolerant, look at this homophobe, whatever, and be like, put them on blast to stop people from being like this. But
I feel like.
Do you feel like it's
it works
but you
both
feel like
ways.
it's
I
coming
feel
the
like
other
it's-
way?
I
Is
feel
that what
like
you're
it's-
saying?
I feel like it's just balanced. I don't feel like it's doing anything. I feel like it's empowering both sides. I don't feel like it's like. I feel like it's like doing it equally to both sides. Personally, like. Actually, no. Maybe a bit more.
I feel
A bit more to the side where people are like.
I feel like for
They
me
don't wanna
people
be
are
like
support. I think for me it's putting us in a place where people are probably actually coming around more slightly
Yeah, like,
because
that's
like
what
in
I'm
this situation the news. I think people are much more united. Like even people that can be like Islamophobic are actually probably like, what is like this guy is
Like
gone too far kind of thing,
I-
especially after such an attack.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of grouped people together more.
I think it's both though, because then you go back to like you just think about the kind of things we've been talking about of late. Like you think about the even down to the fashion houses,
The blackface and stuff.
and then like H&M, and it's like you think about it, and it's like way back when they used to have like the posters with like blackface. It's just like doing the same shit, like, and it's like, yeah, I feel like it's just kind of like we're just kind of going back from that. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like if, alright, for instance, say if it was like a scale, yeah, and they were both 0, and like there was like -10 and +10, yeah, and +10 is like obviously people like being like fuck it, like fuck all these racists, and then -10 was like no, we're racist, like we're living by what we're doing. I think it's like as it's going steadily, but maybe like it might be
What
like,
towards the minus?
both sides, so it's
Okay.
like it's going up and down at the same time, so it's like it's still balanced, like
Oh, I
it's
see what you
leveling
mean.
out really.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's empowering. some
Everyone's
of the racist
more
people.
outspoken now.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
I
like
get
it's
what you mean.
empowering
now.
them,
Yeah.
but at the same time, it's making the people it's making people support. Do you know what I mean? The other side too, but I feel like it might be a bit more on the support. But I don't know, man. I don't know because at the end of the day, it's only the minorities really that are gonna support it. Other than that, it's just another like piece of news. To be fair, when you really deep it, like. Because even us, like westernized as we are, we starting to see it as just really kind of like a piece of news more time.
Yeah.
But it is actually something deep when you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we don't really see it like that. Like,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. So it's like, it does, but like, even so, that it's just kind of this, where we're getting so desensitized to it anyway, it's like,
That too.
another
That's a
racist
problem.
person.
Everyone just has too
And
much
that's what I'm
access,
saying.
man.
Yeah, it's just mad.
Can broadcast anything.
we're getting
Anyone
too-
could just broadcast himself doing any kind of madness
Yeah.
Yeah.
and just put it on a live
And
stream
it's
and say
straight
boom,
away.
clout.
Like,
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, it's mad. It's actually mad. Like, just anything.
Anything.
Like, I was watching flipping. I don't know if you guys, obviously, I don't know if you watched it, but like No Jumper, and like the dude, he was live streaming, and someone just ran into the studio with the gun.
Oh, yeah, I saw the clip.
It's
Yeah.
mad.
What
Like,
People
was that?
thought it was
What
fake.
happened? What was that?
yeah, and people thought it was fake.
So
and it was real.
So
That rapper?
desensitized, yeah.
No,
People
and
just
he just interviews people, like, and he just ran. Yeah, they just ran up.
people
into
just
the
assumed
studio.
it was fake just
Yeah.
because
And he just ran up with
in
the
this
gun.
day and age,
Did the guy shoot him or something?
No, like he was gonna shoot him.
He had the gun, like this close
It's
to him.
fake, bro. It's mad.
Was the guy scared?
Wait, I don't know.
not really. It was kind of his face was
I'm gonna
his
show
face
you
was
now.
like he was smiling. That was kind of weird.
Yeah, nah, he was just, I don't know.
Like
fam,
it was
he
a
just
joke kind of
scared.
thing.
Yeah,
But then
it's because he kind of like giggled. But
yeah.
Nah, fam.
But then you saw a clip after of the guy just like knocked
'cause
out.
He got punched up, and the dude behind him had a gun pointed at him anyway. So he was actually blessed. But
So we get
not so
desensitized to
just
just
for
racial
everything,
issues.
everything
bro,
we see.
You just
everything.
When I'm seeing people just get robbed on camera, I'm just like, oh. But it's like because of the screens there, like. It's just that it's only obviously there's that barrier. We're not really in it. It just makes everything entertainment.
Or just
Now
see
we're
just
like, it's
things
just
you witness in
entertainment.
real life. You
Yeah.
see someone getting hurt or something, or getting robbed or fight. What's the first thing
Bro,
you
it's
do?
mad, yeah. We just
Yeah,
Take out your phone. You're not gonna help.
bro, we just spoke
Yeah.
about him, and it happened to him again an hour ago.
What? Is he at the same place?
Have a deep dark secret about how they make money.
That's wow.
Who's this guy?
Adam 22.
He's just some man. Is he the one with that
So look, I need to show you
Is he the
that was
one-
on the live stream.
They didn't show the video.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen this guy. Didn't he
Yeah.
have interview? Yeah, he does interviews with.
Just random.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you
Who is that guy?
The guy
go.
that
Random
ran
dude. Yeah, then it goes off. Yeah, then it,
clapped him.
Is that the guy with the gun?
yeah.
Is that a little boy?
I don't know.
They knocked him out. But
This is again.
Yeah.
Is that him?
Oh shit! Yeah, this is a shot from.
Are people mad?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Look,
What?
this is.
And he shows his face all over it.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, that's the guy that's gonna do it.
Oh my god.
See, and again, that's another thing with social media. That kind of like what you're saying, like it actually inspires people to do more
That's what
of
I'm
it.
saying because they just see him.
But the fact that his face was just all over it, it's just like,
Yeah,
bruv, what's he
wow.
doing?
And he was doing it on live. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and then puts it on live, and then walks in.
Bro,
Like,
and that's
bruv.
exactly what we're saying. It's so mad that we're just talking about it and it happened in our.
And what can you do? And what can you do? And what is in live? You can't do anything about it. They're like,
That's what I'm saying.
It's
so
out.
happening.
can Facebook have more control over these or
No.
nothing?
No. And the dude, he just did it.
It's
for
live,
attention.
innit? It's instantaneous.
'Cause the
Like,
guy's
how
gun
can
was
they
fake.
control it?
The guy's gun was like, it was. I don't think it was real. Was it real?
What?
The gun.
That last one.
Yeah,
Oh, the first guy.
the first.
I'm
one.
not sure.
So, I don't know. It's mad. It's just making.
He clearly could shot him. He could have
Yeah,
shot. He could have shot him if it was real.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
And then he would have died on, and say he died on camera.
Yeah, would have died on camera, yeah.
It's been another viral video.
These people watch. It was live.
And
He was
then-
live
yeah,
streaming at the time.
And then it would have been a viral video for a bit. The people who supported him would be like, "Oh shit, I'm doing too."
Live streaming's mad, you know.
Other than that,
Just in general,
other
like
than that, bro, it would have just been a moment.
life is too random,
Because
bro.
some of the times, like, you know when it says like on Instagram, like so and so's gone live.
Yeah.
And
That's
when
it.
I see it automatically, I just click on it. Now imagine you click on the wrong thing, like you didn't know, and
Yeah.
all of a sudden it's just there,
Yeah.
and it's like, and you're just like, what did I just witness?
No, it's not even that. It's just there's weird people out there, man. Just like
Yeah.
they could be 5 minutes away from you. You realize, oh wait, they're there.
That's what he did.
That so and
The
so.
dude-
Let me
dude
go
was-
out.
The dude was watching his live when he was trying to rob him. He's watching the live, and then we'll just do that at the same time.
My problem is
I'm
that,
so confused.
Mad fun.
but my problem is why do people keep watching these videos as well then? Because
They're desensitized.
People love that.
It's
That's
just normal.
Yeah.
now. It's
Yeah,
like
no
part
one's
of,
like-
what you're supposed to.
People love drama. Like
people are like,
That's
oh,
nothing,
have
that's
you,
nothing.
It's like they say the world
like
now
Jerry
is like a
Springer
zoo.
on all these
They
type of
say
shows,
It's
like-
a zoo, like
Yeah.
and it's
I
just
don't like
certain people are the animals, like.
I don't
Like-
watch these shows. I don't watch anything, especially like when it comes to like murder or someone doing this on video.
there's a whole
Even
there's a
have,
whole
like,
Have you
videos.
seen a video? Like I'm like, no, I'm not
yeah,
watching
there's
it.
a whole place. There's a whole place for people that just
Dark
enjoy
web.
that stuff.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not watching
Not
that.
even dark
Like,
web, just like normal
Yeah.
normal websites have that kind of issue.
like, why do you want to watch that?
Yeah, like there's certain things like for me I just don't even watch them. Like, even after that New Zealand thing when I got sent, I'm just like, I'm okay for now.
I'm surprised he sent sent that.
Yeah,
I was
it's
thinking,
mad.
why did he send that?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's wild. And like, there's certain things you see it, and I like people. There's certain people that send me those kind of things all the time, and I'm like you get them that friend who just sends you the most random shit,
yeah.
and you're like, bro, where is your mind?
Yeah.
Like, what the?
Just videos that you shouldn't be
Yeah.
shouldn't be on your phone.
And I
Like,
know he's got like a group of people. He just
Yeah.
send bad, that he just wants to react.
or he
to
gets
that.
them from somewhere else.
Yeah, and I'm like,
Yeah,
bro,
it's like,
I
nah,
feel like
man.
you're gonna break my phone. with
Don't
this
send
weird
us.
shit, fam.
It's
Like,
like,
I just
oh.
don't need, and it's like.
And that's
Yeah.
why
That's what I'm saying.
people-
If you see it on a daily
That's what I'm
basis,
saying. They're just
that's-
desensitized to
yeah.
it, fam. And this shit's like, it could be the maddest shit.
that's the
Like,
entertainment for today.
Yeah, and it's like, right,
It's mad.
bro, you watch this shit on a daily. I'm just eating breakfast, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? It's mad.
Yeah, yeah,
Insane.
Crazy.
yeah. But we still got to keep recording the racists. Back to that.
Yeah.
We do have to keep recording them,
Yeah.
and we got to name and shame them, man.
Yeah.
Like if they want,
At any point,
I know you said like
when
if,
you
if,
watch
if
it,
we're
how
giving
does
them
it
an
make you
if we're getting an image, huh?
When you watch it, how does it make you feel?
Of course, it makes you angry, innit? It makes you angry, but that's what I'm saying. That's why you need that social media, because I think it's one of them situations where if someone did that, there was a time where it would happen to you. You could try and report it, nothing's happening.
Yeah.
But the power of the internet allows you to be like, "What are you talking about? Look at this." And
Can expose
the
people.
powers that
Yeah,
be
yeah.
can't ignore it now, can they? Because
Yeah,
they'd be like, they're not hearing my plea. Can you hear all this woman saying N word, this and that, and spitting at me?
Yeah.
And then they'll be like, we have to act on it now.
Yeah.
We have to act on it because everyone can see it. It's bad, and they just probably think it's a reflection on them, and that's the only reason why we need to keep filming these things. That's what I think, because otherwise nothing's gonna get done. And if they want to keep doing these racist videos, then more for them, because we're gonna keep filming. You're gonna keep getting fired.
It's a vicious cycle,
Yeah,
really.
it is.
Doesn't seem like it's gonna end.
One big at a time, man.
Yeah.
It's not gonna end. That's for sure.
Yeah.
One
I
big at a
don't know. It's a weird one.
Did you hear about this one as well? Recently, there was a time where then some ref, he forced a wrestler to cut his dreadlocks off.
Yeah, so that's quite old.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but the ref is suing
The reference
for defamation of his character.
But he's the one that done it.
He cut my dreads off, and I told
He's suing for defamation of
character.
his character.
Yeah, he said he's suing for defamation of character because he's saying, bro, why did you run up telling people I told you to cut your dreads off?
But he did, no?
But you did, fam.
Exactly. So what's
And you're saying you're ruining my career.
But it's not a lie. So
Exactly, bro. I have no dreads. Shut your mouth.
there's a video of him cutting off his dreads. I'm
Exactly.
confused about.
When I watched the video, I was like, damn.
What? Oh, was there actually a video in that?
Yeah.
I haven't seen this.
Of him
And
cutting
then he
his
wins. And then he still wins the match.
What they said
He won the long
Yeah.
win,
So why
yeah.
did he cut the dreads off?
because they said it wasn't part of the regulation.
Length.
So
Same
Can't
rubbish.
you
yeah,
tie it
length or
up?
something.
Couldn't
No,
you just tie it?
but he did pass. That had nothing to do with that. Like his nails and that were in like regulation. Like and he actually got approved for like
Oh, you
his
got
hair.
his hair.
But this referee was like, you have what 90
Guy's
seconds
got
or
long
something.
nails and long dreads.
No, he didn't have long nails. They were like his nails were in regulation. Like there's a few things that
I'm
you
so confused.
looking like Wolverine or something.
This guy said he's got long nails. His nails are in
No,
regulation.
for like regulation
I'm saying
to
there's
fight in it,
regulation.
you can't have long nails.
You can't have
to
long.
fight.
You can't have long
But why would I
nails.
think he had long nails?
No, what I'm saying is there's
That's
regulation.
what I was thinking. Oh, okay. Fair enough.
And nails is part
Oh,
of it.
thank you for the
The
info.
regular-
I didn't know that. I was just thinking, why
Yeah.
are you talking to me
Well,
about
I'm
nails?
just seeing
like
some
he
cat-
used to
I'm
have
just seeing some
long-ass
cat man
nails.
with dreadlocks,
So
yeah.
now I'm thinking, right, this guy used to have long nails and dreads, and I had to cut his dreads and his nails, and then he still won.
Like,
That's what I was thinking.
Man had long nails.
scratching and cutting. man.
Wait, who was this guy? What's his wrestler's name?
I don't know.
It's
This
some amateur,
video
like-
came out a while ago. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
and
forgot, okay.
yeah, and he had to cut his dreads off, and then
Yeah, it's continued. This is like
yeah,
mid-match.
literally,
Who match?
they literally like he had
In
to
the
stand.
match?
Like, they, like, stopped
he's
him and,
he's
like-
a standard.
Yeah.
The woman was just holding his dreads and just
Yeah.
chopped it with scissors.
Scissors. Boom.
Roughly
One
with-
time.
Roughly with scissors. Yeah, not a clean trim.
And they continue.
Yeah, and just
Yeah.
continue.
Why
And the
did other
referee.
fighter keep complaining that his dreads were in the way?
I don't know.
No, he didn't
but-
get in the ring. He didn't get in the ring. I
Oh,
thought,
fair enough.
until
Okay.
then, and now the referee's suing for defamation of his
That's
character.
bullshit. Well,
Like they've told a lie about him
Yeah,
when he's.
oh, what, and is it the ref that? And the ref was the one, obviously the one. That
but
was
no
left.
one's on the.
Yeah, it
but
was the
no-
ref's decision.
Yeah,
Oh.
and no one understands like how he can sue.
Of course you can.
It's America, man.
How can he sue?
That's crazy.
I said, how can you sue?
Do you think that's mad?
Yeah,
Every man,
I would sue him.
you sue who? Who
The
would you
ref-
sue?
Would you sue the ref?
I'll sue the refs. I'm saying that.
Exactly.
I'll sue
So how's the
ref.
ref suing him?
Yeah, the ref is suing
Yeah,
him.
that's foolishness. I would sue.
That don't make sense.
Imagine you're just chilling in your home and you get like you've been served.
Subpoena
and the
for-
referee,
yeah.
the,
What?
That's what I'm
the
saying.
referee,
Subpoena for what?
referee says,
Defamation
you
of
made me cut
character.
my, you made me.
I'm the one with no
Yeah.
dreads, bro.
How far
Exactly.
would you go to
What?
win a
The
wrestling?
defamation of
No, to win a wrestling, like no, to win something in your field, like in terms of like if they told you to like we're gonna need you to like shave all your hair off,
Yeah.
just like we're talking like you need to be like a seal,
Oh, for like
Like-
say it was like a movie or something.
Wow.
yeah, like eyebrows, beard,
Oh, what? Yeah.
hair.
For a movie.
No, not for a movie. I'm saying like
Oh, like-
some competitive thing. They were like no hair allowed.
Oh,
like
like,
you
say
had to
like
be a
go
swimmer.
swimmer. Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
They're like we before you get in here, like you have to just shave everything. Like you've been competing with all your hair and that, but until then. But it's the finals. It's the finals, and then before you get in the pool, they're like, no, you have to shave every. You got to get rid of every piece of hair. Would you do it to
yeah.
win?
Yeah.
You do it to win.
If I really cared about it, then yeah, man.
Yeah, it depends how much you want it, to be honest.
And would you do it when it comes to locks? Think about locks. Dreadlocks are not
It's mad.
a
innit?
simple thing to grow,
No,
and
of
they.
course not.
Well, he clearly wanted to win, so
Yeah.
he wanted to win this.
He would that bad.
He wasn't letting that
I
stop
bet they
him.
gave him the maddest
It's
ultimatum,
unfair.
Like, yeah, they'll be like, if you don't cut your dreads, you're not gonna win this fight.
Yeah.
He said he was gonna be disqualified.
Yeah, he had no choice, to be honest.
mad.
But it's
He had
just,
a yeah. Oh,
it's
man.
injustice. It's injustice. Yeah.
It is. That's something he should be suing, my man.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely, man. That's how you get them. That's how you get the money back from.
So wait, he is suing him, right?
No, he should.
No,
No,
the
he's
ref's
getting
suing
sued.
him. The
No,
ref's
the
fine.
ref suing.
The rest
No, but is the guy suing the ref?
you should
No.
just counter sue him.
Oh,
Yeah, he
I
should
thought
cancel.
that's what he was doing.
No,
I thought
he-
that's what the ref was doing.
The ref is
So the
suing.
ref's suing
no,
him,
The ref suing
saying,
for defamation. of-
why are you telling people I cut your
Oh,
toes
counter
off?
sue that. Counter
Yeah.
sue that
Counter
ASAP.
sue it, bro.
Because
That's
he's
it.
got a case. Come
Yeah,
on.
bro, you're an idiot.
He's got a
I
case
have
in the
no
first
dread.
place.
I have the proof on my head.
Yeah,
He's got
that's
the video, the footage of him getting
Exactly.
cut.
Oh,
That
you're
is-
saying there's footage of what they know,
Yeah, there's
Oh,
definitely
you said
footage.
it was like on a fight, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fight.
That's messed up.
He's got the evidence right there, so I don't
Yeah,
understand
especially
what's he.
televised.
Yeah, I just follow up on that because that's I can't see that going any further than that.
For real.
Yeah.
We've been away for a while, but I don't know. Did you guys want to touch on the R. Kelly thing?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I really don't. I really don't.
well,
know.
Wait, did anything else happen to him in this time?
His
Is it done?
his
More
girlfriend's talked
more
about
crying.
his girlfriend's talked.
Really? What? So what has stuff been happening?
More
in the
crying.
week?
Just more, it's the same modes. That more crying. He's been in jail again.
It's
He
mad
got out.
because Charlamagne
More
said the same
crying.
thing, yeah. That
More
whole
crying.
time shit was too.
What hog time?
I said when he first said that, I was.
What did he
dying,
say?
And then I heard Charlamagne say it.
Yeah.
I was like, he got it, bro.
What do you say? What do you do?
When he was like, how he's like, I got a text saying my wife said I hog tied her. I don't know how to hog tie people. Fam? That killed me. That killed me. I don't know how to hog tie people.
No, hog
You see
time
his
mad.
face as well. Like,
Man, it was peak.
I'm taking
yes. yes.
Okay, Rabbit.
I want to see my kids. I want to see my
Rabbit,
kids.
sit
I want to see
down.
my kids. Let me see my kids. Let me see my kids.
He had enough, bro.
Yeah, that was funny.
That was such an act, though. By the way,
Yeah, all of it.
like the way he was looking at the camera just told me that my mine was fully
it was-
directed.
That's what made, because I haven't seen the Trapped in the Closet. I haven't actually seen it.
What you mean?
What's this thing called?
Trapped in the
Oh,
closet.
Surviving R. Kelly.
No, Trapped in the
No.
Closet.
Well, the song.
Song, yeah.
Oh, it's like
You never saw that.
it's like
It's 24 episodes or
100
something.
20 songs or 30 songs. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, because he was like, do you know how you know it's acting? Because he was, then he started playing that. 'Cause I've never seen it, innit?
Well,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
started playing that.
Yeah, he was like, bro, look, this is how you know he was acting. Watch this, fam. Look how he acts. He's an actor. And I was like, yeah, it's true, you know.
Yeah, it
Like,
was,
he was really, but you could tell.
like, he's guilty, man.
And even his girlfriends were like,
But
that shit was,
Yeah, they sounded so fake.
that sounded, yeah, that was mad.
Just their whole situation doesn't make sense.
Yeah, like,
but
a lot of it
they're
doesn't make
actually
sense.
both
Yeah.
together. They're
And one
both-
was a singer, but apparently she's claiming she's not a singer,
Yeah.
but you was in the first place,
But
and now
do you know-
she's not.
Yeah, he said
Like,
that she
huh?
wasn't. Yeah,
but what they were saying is, yeah, the women that are saying the ish about him aren't even them two. So it's like what they're talking about.
No, but one of
they're
them-
like
I
his new
did-
things, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're like his
Yeah,
new
That's his current.
yeah, but
Yeah,
aren't
so
her?
it's-
Aren't one of the new girl's family saying that he brainwashed them?
Yeah, but how can you
Like
say that?
he said that she made her join the cult, and then
Yeah,
like
well, you can say it, but,
And
she-
then-
no, but now they're 21.
And then
So
they're
you
blaming
feel-
the payment.
I
They're
don't-
blaming the parents, saying like they let her go or something,
Yeah.
or for money and
And the thing is, when
Yeah,
you
he's
really
a-
think about it, yeah, they're 21 now, isn't it?
yeah.
So it's like, isn't 21 when you're an adult now?
I don't
they're
know,
old enough.
Some don't add up to me.
They're
Though.
old enough, but it's just
No,
like
some don't add up to me. There does seem like some kind of
Obviously,
brainwashing.
no, they've definitely been brainwashed. I'm just saying that. But I'm saying the family don't have anything to stand on by saying they're brainwashed because they're 21 now.
No, but he started before that. I think
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the thing. Like he
Yeah.
promised them
That's
music
the
careers,
downside.
like or something like that. And
and
now
it's
they're
like-
both his girl and
Yeah, but and that's what I'm saying. But
And they're
where-
both
where
allowing
they-
it.
Yeah, but yeah,
Do
where
they-
they haven't really claimed, like, it's mad that I feel like it's tough now where they're not victims anymore. Like I don't feel like those two are actually victims anymore.
I feel like they are because they
I
don't.
feel like
They're vulnerable.
but they're still part of it,
Yeah,
though.
they're still kind
That's
of
the thing.
Hella vulnerable.
Like, actually, no. I'm
just
sorry.
because they're
They are-
saying
they are-
like
yeah, no,
doesn't mean-
they are because obviously he's definitely brainwashed them because
Yeah.
don't they have like a name for it?
yeah.
What's it?
Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that. So obviously they are victims. I'm not gonna say they're not victims, but I think where now I think what he's gonna try and make it seem as is like because they're like that age now and they're not the girls that are claiming. Everything else is just like because even down to the way the girls were speaking, yeah, they weren't speaking about anything prior. Like they weren't talking about anything prior. All they were talking about is the current situation now, which is they're just saying their parents are trying to get money. So it's like maybe now the parents did ask for a bit of money, but maybe before, he was doing a madness. But what they were doing, they were just kind of like they were dismissing anything from before, and they were like, no, we're talking about what's going on right now, this second, and that's like extortion, which it might be, innit? Do you know what I mean? But it's like at the same time, it's like it probably wasn't extortion like before. I feel like before it was probably payoffs, and then the payoff might have like kind of been a bit iffy, if there was any anyway. Obviously, there might not have been, and now it's like you don't have P. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's weird. It's all weird because I feel like there was probably parts where they'll be like, "No, you got to pay us, like for us to keep quiet." I feel like there may have been like some of that at the same time, like, but I don't know, man. It's all messy, man. Fuck R. Kelly. I said fuck R. Kelly from when we were in school, bro. Bro, remember? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I remember.
Do you know
because
the thing that my man's called
were
the
in
Pied
RE
Piper?
We were in RE one time, and I was like, bro. I'm sure I was talking to Kyle, or it was either Kyle or Mark, and I was like, bro, he calls himself the Pied Piper, man.
I was gonna say
Like, that's weird.
the
bro.
Pied Piper.
I was like, because I can't remember someone was singing it in class, and I was like, why do you guys like him? I was like, that's weird. Like, I just thought it was just a bit weird. At the same time, there was one song he dropped, and I was like, yeah, this tune's cold. But it wasn't even. It was him featuring on a song. But I never really like deeped him unless it was like Space Jam or like some of them kind of tunes. But I never really deeped him, and I used to just think like him calling himself the Pied Piper was a bit weird. I was like,
Yeah, he gave clues.
yeah,
clearly,
I was
but-
like, it's mad. And then
the
that
man
whole
that
thing
actually lured the
and
kids
because
away
we were young as well,
and took them
and
away.
do you know what it is? Do you know what it is, bro? Like where we went to school, yeah, there was this weird dude, and he used to hang about outside the school. Like some weird, like old dude. He has these weird, fat, thick glasses, fam. He looked.
I know who you're
weird,
talking
fam.
about. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know who you're
Did
talking
he used to
about.
hang out? Like, did he used to be like
Yeah.
around your school?
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying, bro. And when I used to see shit like that, I'd be like, nah, bro. Any guy who's kind of like, and then like entertain anything to do with kids. I don't really fuck with that. 'Cause that shit's weird, man. Especially seeing as I had like little sisters there as well. And I used to think, say I wasn't there and then he's just there, just like with his mad glasses, and my little sister's there by herself or some shit. Like, and ever since then, any kind of weird stuff like that, I've been like, that's why like R. Kelly. I cancelled R. Kelly from when we were in school, bro. Like from when we were in like year 9, 10. R. Kelly, I was like, nah, I don't really after that. He was in space. Like when did Space Jam drop?
90 sometime.
97, 96, man.
Okay, so that was before.
Yeah.
Okay, that's perfect. Yeah, so I cancelled him.
It's
Like,
creepy, man.
yeah, man.
He's creepy, and he's going out like a coward as well.
Fuck
That's
R.
the
Kelly, man. Yeah, no, he definitely brainwashed.
He's not
them.
admitting
'Cause
anything.
it
That's
was
the annoying thing.
Yeah,
Like when they said, "What have you done wrong?" Like, do you need help? He said, "Well, come on, what he said."
No, he said. No, he said.
When
yes,
she
I
asked
need
him,
help.
"What do you
No,
need?"
He said he needs help because he loves too much. Or
That's
something.
it. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's-
What do you need help for? Because I love to. Yeah, bro. I was like, bro,
shut up.
this dude.
Yeah.
Shut up, bro.
He's an idiot.
I was like, bro, just
Shut
admit
up.
and just move.
Just-
Like,
you
just,
know
take,
what?
just take the time.
Just
Like,
take your L. Just take your creepy
Yeah.
L.
Just
and
making it worse.
Yeah, you can't.
I
keep
love
denying
too
it.
much. Like,
Yeah.
come on, bro. Really?
He needs to get out of here.
Yeah, he doesn't do all that.
Disgusting, bro.
Was there some? Oh yeah, the Michael Jackson thing that was happening at the same time, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yes.
the Michael
I
Jackson
didn't
thing.
watch that though.
I haven't watched
I'm
it.
not watching.
I watched about half an hour,
How
40
was it?
minutes.
Oh, how
It's
was,
weird.
How was
Let's give a
it?
quick rundown.
It's very
Do
strange.
you still
Really?
do you start feeling like he's guilty?
Did it sway you a little bit? This is why I don't want
It's
to
that
watch
yes.
it.
It's that yes and no.
Are you trying to stay in blissful ignorance about MJ?
Me,
Yeah.
Sammy, only because I just don't think it's fair that
It's It's
when
very
he was
one-sided.
here- When he was here,
They were
and everything,
quiet.
Yeah, and now he's gone. He can't defend himself. So
Legally,
now
how is that even possible?
It's
I don't
one
understand.
side. It's just a one-sided argument.
Are they?
right now.
They're trying.
all
Are they
you-
trying to take Neverland Ranch or something? I don't know. Are they trying to
I
sue?
don't know. I think no. The Things family is Michael Jackson's family. Yeah.
They're trying to sue the people for
I
death.
don't know who they're trying to. They're trying to sue someone because like legally, I don't know if they can even do that.
Yeah, I haven't watched it. Because what I'm hearing about it as well is like it's like you said, like it's like a one-sided argument against a dead man kind of
Yeah,
thing.
that
So
makes sense.
it's always gonna sway you one way because there's no other kind of rebuttal in terms of like.
But a lot of people are believing it.
Because people, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because they're saying because there's no one in like Michael Jackson's camp that they're talking to. It's literally just the other people's camp where it's basically just saying he said he did this, and then everyone in that camp is saying yeah, he did this. Whereas like there's no one from Michael Jackson's camp saying like something bad happened or something good happened. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
they didn't reach out to
Yeah.
anyone in Michael Jackson's camp to say
Yeah,
what's
it's very
happening.
one-sided. Bro.
Yeah, so it's fully gonna sway your opinion one way.
Yeah.
I don't know what
That's
to
the thing,
take from
why-
it.
That's the only reason why I didn't watch it because I feel like that's all it can do. I feel
Yeah,
like it
it's
can
just him.
only-
It's just the
yeah.
two guys and then
Like,
his
this
their
parents-
I feel like I
family.
need
Like,
two.
can't
I
hear
think I
another
need
side.
two. Yeah, I need
And
two
I need a
arguments.
balanced argument for me. When I watch stuff, I have to have like a nice balanced argument.
But even the
So I can
parents
consider
recalling it,
both
it's
sides.
weird because they're like recalling the times they've met Michael Jackson and they're kind of smiling and like and happy about it.
Yeah, so it's like.
And
But
like,
still.
and that's your son was involved. Like I
Yeah,
don't know,
so
it's weird. Like
and what did the parents supposedly know as well?
yeah, but this is like after. Like they're recalling like how they've introduced their son to him and all that stuff, and they're like laughing and joking about.
Still,
Yeah, that's what was like weird. Like,
Yeah,
wouldn't
I
you?
don't know, man.
But then one of the other guys that apparently allegedly was involved, like he was very like sincere, and, like genuine about it.
Yeah, and he was
Another
like-
one seemed weird,
And there was,
so it's kind of
and
weird.
Apparently, there was another one as well who was like, "No, I'm not doing it." I swear,
Yeah.
like another, yeah. Man.
So I don't know, man.
For
I don't
me,
know. It's
yeah,
weird.
for me, yeah. If this was real, I'll be honest. I don't care how much you get. Like, I don't know. I don't know how it works. I feel like if you went to court and you said you were gonna tell the truth and you lied, that's on you, fam.
is he when he said because they denied it a few
That's-
times
yeah,
before,
like,
haven't they?
But they're on oath, innit?
Yeah, you were on oath. You were under
Yeah.
oath to tell the truth. You said
under oath.
you said he did not do anything.
Mm.
So why are you coming now? He's not here. Well, you can't even go to court anymore. That's how I know it's for P. You can't even go to court anymore. All you can do is you can put out something and get streams and get reactions.
Yeah,
Like, and that can only equate to money. Like, that can't equate to anything else. Okay, the family can sue you. You give all you do, they sue you, but then you just give them some of the money from what you gained from it. Or maybe you might lose all of the money, but on the back end of that, you're still gonna gain. It doesn't matter.
said
Even if
whatever,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly. So the way I see it, all they did this was for money. That's why I didn't really watch it because I was like, that's just
Yeah.
a grab.
How's it
It's really deep.
how's it affected your? How do you think it will affect your like your image of Michael Jackson in terms of like the musically? Because I'm seeing like they've said that the episode of Simpsons with Michael Jackson
Yeah, it's been taken down.
was taken down.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, they removed
Didn't know
it.
that.
I don't even think.
And he
I
wasn't
swear that
even
wasn't
Michael
even.
Jackson.
I swear that
That's
wasn't
the
even
thing.
him in it.
That's
Yeah,
how you
no,
know
it
it's
was
mad.
that skin.
Yeah.
It was that
Please fly
the guy with no hair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Happy
Shaved head guy. Yeah. Now I remember.
I like that song in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's been taken down. I don't know what else they're planning to get rid of.
It's not,
But
there was something else that was removed.
in terms of
Drake removed his song.
with them,
Really?
Yeah, Drake removed his song.
But see, how-
No, either that or he stopped performing it. But no, I think he removed it. No, yeah, he
But how-
removed it. And apparently that song took time to clear. Like, apparently
I can
it took
imagine. Of course.
ages to clear.
The people to
And
get.
he took it down.
But the thing,
from his playlist.
the thing with R. Kelly's music, it's hard to. This is why I think it's hard to separate R. Kelly from his music. His music is so sexual,
Yeah, exactly. And
and like in terms of like seducing women, that
Yeah.
to the point where I can see him singing that to
But that's what they said, though.
the young children, and it's just creepy as hell.
Yeah.
But the thing about Michael Jackson, like "Rock with You," like a dance song or something like that,
Yeah.
you can separate that from
Yeah, exactly.
whatever they're saying. The man is
his
like.
art and him. You can definitely you can definitely split them apart. But with R. Kelly, I feel like it's all.
It's
to a
all to
different
high.
level, because
I
they
feel like he was
even
all
say-
fully like inspired
Yeah,
by
like-
all his creepy acts.
They were even saying that weren't there like the girls on Surviving R. Kelly doc saying that like one of the songs he was recording, like they went somewhere, they came back and he was beating their friend and recording the song at the same time.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
But they said that.
that's true.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
so it's like that song is that moment which is
Which
that-
song was that?
I don't know what song it was.
I know. Feel on your booty.
Yeah,
He actually was
Oh,
doing madness.
That song is so.
Exactly. Yeah.
that song's.
I like that song.
That
as
was on
well.
my. That
I like
was
it.
on my iPod.
And
Yeah.
it was another tune.
Yep.
Is
And
it
he
still
had
on your
one
iPod?
young- he had a
Is it
young
still on your
girl
I had to go off. I had to take it off.
doing a madness one.
It was on that documentary. Yeah, they were talking about.
Yeah.
And like he got caught. Well, not caught, but
His
like the,
girlfriends
the
came in.
producer at the time, he
Yeah.
caught them like he was in his what do they call it? Like the recording booth, just with two girls, just doing a madness.
The
While,
producer
while
as well.
no, the producer he was there, but like
Oh,
he
yeah,
witnessed
yeah,
he like
yeah,
he
yeah,
witnessed
so-
it because
yeah,
he was his studio.
Yeah.
He was the engineer or something,
Yeah.
like a producer.
Yeah, I can't.
Literally
And
witnessed
I'm
it.
saying you can't separate his acts from his
Nah,
music.
you have to. Yeah, with him, it's no, because it's directly inspired.
It is.
As soon as you hear the song, you're like, oh my
Yeah,
god,
man.
this guy was really.
Yeah, like Michael Jackson
Yeah.
just has good songs. Like he has.
Yeah,
like,
he has just
like,
good
you can
songs that
just,
are
like,
away from it.
Yeah, he actually has just good songs like Thriller, like all them kind of songs. They just fire. Like, do you know what I mean?
just
Like,
a song.
everything he does is just sick. R. Kelly is everything he does is
It's sick in a
girls,
different
it's
way.
women. Yeah, so it's all his. That's mad.
But I don't like how his name's tarnished now, though.
Dude, MJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
For me, it hasn't been, but yeah, it has.
no,
been.
but there's like a.
Like it's just comes to
Yeah,
whether we
like,
believe it or
even
not,
really,
but
like,
it's still
yeah.
like regardless of like just all these things that are changing now. With
The
it.
idea, yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I'm
it's-
saying.
that
Like,
it's worked.
the
And
idea.
as you were saying,
Like
it's
you're not
true.
gonna see what is it? This is it. You're not gonna see that on TV again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I'm saying like
that's mad.
it's worked.
Because I think and there's so much things.
Does
like,
that mean people believe it then?
That's-
Clearly,
I
that
think
means
a lot of
that means people are believing.
And
it.
I think the
Drake
more
would-
and I think the more
Like, and-
the more we get to the point where we're banning like MJ stuff, like they can't show that episode because this guy's a legend people, then people are just gonna
I
start
was
saying,
about to
yeah,
say-
we believe it,
Yeah,
100%.
but-
And I can't say that it's not true. I can't say it's
Because a lot of
true.
people
But
who
the thing is,
who
though-
I've spoken to that have watched all of it are like convinced
that he
But
did.
that's what I'm saying. It's a
That
that
one
he
way
did
up.
it. That he did it.
But this is what I'm
He did
saying.
it.
It's
Yeah.
a one
This is
side.
what I'm saying.
that are convinced. It's like 4 hours. The whole thing's 4 hours.
Really? See, and I feel
They're
like
convinced.
for me, it's more like the snowball effect it's gonna have. It's not even so much directly Michael Jackson anymore. Like it's just that someone as great as Michael Jackson has like, a mad snowball effect. So it's like, even if he was innocent for something now, and now someone's just come up saying he's done something,
He has.
like he's done it.
It's always
And
gonna be
he's
on your
got
name.
People removing his music, removing his.
Yeah.
What else did he say? The episode of
TV,
Simpsons.
yeah, TV
Like
and stuff.
then it's like then they're gonna start looking at everyone and be like, oh. Do you know what I mean? Like how where do you draw the line? Like
I don't know. Even if it's getting to that point where even if like it does get proven that he's not guilty or something, you're always gonna have it on your name. Like so if
That's what I'm
like
saying.
say if you did get cleared of some kind of horrible charge,
Yeah.
like a rape or something.
Yeah, damage has
If
been
it-
done.
But
It's
people
still
still
already-
think you're a
yeah,
rapist
yeah,
or whatever.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
Damage
So-
has been done.
Yeah, and it's
he was
like
convicted.
Yeah,
he was. What's this word? Was it convicted?
no, you weren't convicted.
No,
I can't.
accused.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then people be like, "Oh, he just got off,"
Yeah,
and it's just like
you're
no,
accused for rape.
yeah,
You're
yeah.
accused for blah blah blah.
Yeah, yeah.
That's,
It's
that
like,
just
so
tarnishes
it's like
your
you're
name
accused of being a
completely.
paedophile. So literally, it's just like no matter what.
Oh, but I was clear. I wasn't
It's
found
such-
guilty. But
yeah,
bruv, you were
yeah,
accused.
yeah,
Like,
So many people. So
And
many
the thing is,
people
then
want it,
again, R. Kelly was flipping with
Facts,
with
man.
evidence.
That's not even a debate. He can't get over
there's
it.
too many videos. To,
Just admit it. Just admit it. Stop fighting it. Just stop.
Best in jail.
Just stop fighting it, man. It's crazy. It's sad actually. For MJ, not L. Kelly.
Yeah, of course.
It's a sad episode, bro.
No, it's not.
The first bit was fun.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
actually, it was all kind of bit.
Yeah.
Why you all getting down?
No.
Spring's here now.
Some guy lost £8,000.
Ah.
In it?
I
I was gonna say something good.
About Smash Bros.
Oh, yeah, you're
I
gonna
was thinking
get.
about
I was
colours.
gonna say some guy lost £8,000 when he gave his boy to plan his stag do, and his boy didn't do it and took
What?
the money.
Oh my god. That's on site.
You must have found him. Must have found him now.
Bro.
You must have found him now.
He gave him like everyone gave him money to plan it, and then like to go to.
So what?
stag do
So what's
in
he?
Vegas.
What's the guy done?
Huh?
He's just ran off, like disappeared.
He didn't run off. He said he lost it or something.
8,000.
Oh, he's still about. So you just said I lost it, and that's it.
No.
He said
Nah,
he said
you
the
mad.
money- he said the money disappeared or something.
Yeah, you better cut, bro. What do you mean?
But either way, I don't care. Where that money go? Where
Eight
did that
bags.
money go?
And you come back looking the same.
He's lying.
Imagine a dude, you gave your dude 8 bags and you come back looking the exact same you looked last week. Like no new drip, no nothing.
It's gone, bro. Sorry.
You know what I mean?
Just get that one line. It's gone, fam. What?
No, nothing.
What?
How do you get your money back?
No
How do you
shape
get?
up,
You
no
can't get.
nothing.
Yeah, literally just like what are you talking
Where's
about?
the key?
You on me?
Bro,
Man just
you
went
gotta find
straight-
that. You
straight
gotta
to
speak to that
Paul,
guy, bro. You and that guy's gotta have words,
Yeah,
bro.
bro. That's on. I'm on.
At
sign.
least.
Yeah.
I wonder how would you tell your friend you lost 8 bags?
Yeah, exactly. I lost it. So
Just bro, I would be sweating. Imagine your dude gave you 8 bags and you lost it, bro.
we ain't lost that. No way you can lose $8,000 like that.
No,
no
not
way.
just him. Like all of them put in money. So all the people going on stag.
That's what I'm saying. You're responsible
Yeah,
for.
and then
Nah.
Bags.
But you're lucky you're even telling him that, bro. You're lucky. There's so many people that are on your case.
I don't even know what to do. I wouldn't even know what to do.
You go on the run, man.
Yeah, but then you'll get.
With what, though?
If you
ain't
genuinely
got 8
lost
bags.
it, you
don't
can't
have
run.
P. Like you won't have P.
You
have no
ain't
money.
lose that money.
If you genuinely lost it, you can't run.
You don't
That's
lose
what I'm
that
saying.
money.
What if you actually lost it? Like, say you genuinely lost
Yeah,
it.
you can't
Like,
run.
how would you like? Alright,
That's guilty right there,
yeah.
bro.
Like, how would you break it to me?
No, he
Like
didn't
that
lose it.
you lost 8 bags.
Yeah.
He did not lose it.
No, because I would have transferred them. What are you talking about? I transferred it to you, bro.
Oh wait, no, tell a lie. No, let me just.
this guy
No, let me just fact. No,
Scout
he ran off with the money.
Oh, okay.
alright,
Alright.
cut.
That's
You
what
got,
he
you got to
cut.
find him now. Nice catch the pigeon, man.
That's mad.
That's a rat race
Isn't
to
it?
find him.
Like, what are you gonna do with 8 bags? Like, you can't live off of £8,000. If you're gonna run away with money, you might as
It's
well
true.
be
Why are
money-
you running off of 8?
8,000, bro.
That
Like,
is very,
You
yeah.
might as well run away with something.
Is
you
that
can live
really worth it?
off. Worth our friendship, bro? Do you know what I mean? £8,000. It's not that much money. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Wow.
like for something like that, like
To ruin a
you
friendship,
can
ruin
make
every year.
£8,000, bro. Like, do you know what I mean?
It's actually
Wow.
insane. Thinking about it.
You just lie and say you lost it than run off. I would rather lie and say I lost it than run off
Man,
and
run
still
off.
have it sitting in my bank account.
They handed the cash over to him, and my man disappeared.
Yeah, and you gave him cash.
They gave him cash.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm
Well, obviously,
transferring
it's,
it to
if
you,
it's
bro.
for a stag
I'm
do.
transferring it to you with reference. Stag
Yeah.
do. Fam, staples.
He's like,
No one saying nothing and
Oh, wow.
screenshots.
man
all
just,
day.
man just disappeared. You know that meme where they actually fade away, like
Yeah.
that fade away into the
into the bush.
bush. He just went with it. He just went with it.
That's
That's finesse.
wild.
That's actually finesse.
No, you can't be a boy.
No, he can't. He was just planning it all along.
Yeah,
man.
even that way.
Man was coming to your wedding as well, you know, snake.
Oh, yeah, your wedding.
He was coming to your
That's
wedding.
what I'm saying. It's on set.
That's what I'm
Sounds like-
saying. You have to.
He can't find it.
Mashing up this
I
whole
forgot-
wedding, bro.
I forgot it was a
Mashing up
stag
this
do.
whole
No,
wedding.
no, it's your wedding.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Man, mash up the whole wedding.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just-
How are you mashing up your
you
wedding?
think I'm still having a wedding after that news?
You wanna cut the whole thing?
The party done, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't getting married no more.
I said no stag, no wedding.
Did it? No, nothing, bro.
That's
That's
mad.
true.
Right, is it time to catch some smash mode?
Bro, you ain't really fun.
It's time to catch some smash mode. Smash mode. We're gonna sign out on chatting Silverfish now because
Hey.
Dane wants to catch my hands on Smash.
I never catch hands, bro.
Catch
I
hands.
come here, I dish out smoke and sleep,
No, man, I don't remember that last time.
bro. Alright.
But I don't remember that last
Film this,
time.
and then we're gonna post it.
I gave you smoke last time. For
Shut
you
him
know,
off.
smoke.
Shut him off.
Schmack. Yeah, you know. But that's not episode of Chatting Thoughtfish. You can find us on Twitter and Instagram at Chatting Thoughtfish. And you can listen to us on SoundCloud, iTunes, and YouTube. And it's Chatting Thoughtfish everywhere. And now it's time for Dane to catch some hands because he's struggling. Look at him. Look at him. Ash can get it too. Until next time.
Pause that.
Worst guy in the game.
Peace. Oh yeah, pause.
Peace.
What was he pausing?
Peace.
Ash can get it.